Oh, my hands look really big. Whoa. Whoa. Who am I? Dumbledore. Hello, baby. Hello. Hello. I love you. I love you. Okay. Hi guys. So welcome back, or just welcome in general. Hi. So as I mentioned yesterday on Instagram, I am officially, as of today, right now, I'm starting a new YouTube series called Girl Talk. So as it may sound, it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm just going to be talking all things girly, okay? So everything that makes you feel uncomfortable, shy, or embarrassed, everything that you feel is kind of taboo to talk about, things that you aren't sure of and you have a lot of questions about. I embarrass myself enough online that I don't really have any shame. So I'm more than comfortable explaining things and talking to you about them openly. I just want to be a kind of, I don't know, I guess a source of support or guidance or knowledge for you. Because, like, I'm a girl, obviously. I know going through that time of your life can be really, really difficult. So everything from first going through puberty and getting your period, having to buy your first bra, asking your mum for a bra, as weird and normal as that may sound for someone my age now. When I was first developing, let's call it developing, asking for a bra seemed like the most daunting and scary thing in the whole world. So we'll be talking about periods, dealing with them whilst being an active girl, talk about different body shapes and how to find certain like clothes or bikinis for your specific body shape. We'll talk about, I don't know, maybe dealing with down there. Yeah, I said it, down there. Where the different types of hair removal, and we'll go through and we'll talk about some anxiety, depression and mental health disorders. I pretty much just want to remove any kind of negative stigma around, I don't know, I guess the fact that some of these topics may be embarrassing. I kind of want to neutralize them and allow people to be more open and comfortable about expressing their thoughts or questions even about these kind of topics. Because really, we're human. It happens to everyone. I'll also probably go through and tell you everything that should be in every girl's emergency kit. Don't worry if you have no idea what that is, I'll tell you all about it. We'll go through, we might even do some self-defense so that if you ever are in a situation where you need to know some self-defense, you actually know some. Other than maybe just kicking a guy in the place that it hurts most. I can't say that I know a lot about fashion or beauty, but if it is something that you guys would like to hear, then I'll try my best. I would like to know what you guys want, so feel free to comment at any time in the little section below. Send me an email or message, like leave a comment on Instagram even, and just tell me what kind of things you want me to show you, because I'm more than happy to talk about pretty much anything, including my own past experiences with, I guess personal stuff like periods and development, as well as like anxiety and depression and going through suicide attempts and psychiatric wards and whatnot, because really I want to be as relatable as I can, and I want to be able to help you if at all possible. So if this kind of thing is going to help even just one person, I'm more than willing to be completely and utterly open and honest about it. So let me know what you want to hear, and I will do my absolute best to make that happen for you. And yes, I look a little bit like a Smurf today. Don't ask me why, but I decided to wear a fluffy blue jumper. See, nice and fluffy. But it's really warm and it's freezing here today, so why not? So let's get started. Okay, so the first topic that I want to talk to you guys about on Girl Talk is body types and the different kinds of body types that there are. Firstly, I suppose I should kind of touch on what actually is a body type. Pretty much, in summation, a body type is your skeletal structure paired with a distribution of muscle and fat on your body. And the reason for your body shape has a lot to do with genetics, your diet, and how active you are in your exercise routine. Your culture, heritage, and your environment can also be variables as to your body type. Your skeletal structure, which is your actual bone formation, that can't be changed. So that's genetic mostly, and that determines your height. So no, there is actually nothing that you can do to make yourself taller. We can even send some fertilizer, but it's actually not going to make you grow anymore because you are genetically pre-programmed to be a certain height. So I want to make a point that there's no right or wrong body type, and there's certainly no normal body type. They're all completely different. If you look around, you'll realize that we all look completely and utterly different from the person next to us, and that's a good thing. That's normal. You're supposed to be unique and different like that. Another thing is that your body shape can and probably will change with your age. So especially as you're developing from an adolescent to a woman, you'll find that your body gets a lot more curvaceous and voluptuous in certain areas. And you'll find that even like the actual form of your body changes through this stage. And so this is because your hips are widening, so that you can bear a baby, which is completely normal. It just means that you'll find you might feel uncomfortable for a while because you're not used to it. But yeah, your hips will get wider, you'll start to form boobs. Maybe you might have small boobies, and that's okay too. Itty bitty titty club. Your size and weight doesn't play any role in determining your body shape. You aren't necessarily going to be just one body type or the other. You can definitely be a mix of one or more of them. So you can be an apple and a pear. That's fine. You know what? That's delicious. Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. So the bust, the waist, and the hips are all called inflection points. And the ratios of their circumferences, so like the whole way around, is often used to define the basic body types. So depending on your source of information, you'll find that there are a few different kind of words used to describe the different body types. Triangular or inverted triangle, or rectangular, or like they use geometry and like shapes to describe it. I prefer to use these four. So it's up to you what ones you prefer, but this is just personally the ones that I like to use. So number one is the pear shape. So this is the most common body shape. Think like a pear, so you'll be smaller at the top and then larger at the hips and the butt. The second body shape, number two, is the apple. And if you are an apple body shape, you'll be the complete opposite to a pear, and you'll be larger in the bust region, in the boobies. You might find that you carry your weight in your midsection, and that you probably have a larger or wider back, and you'll generally have a much fuller bust. So the third body shape is the rectangular body shape. So this pretty much means that you lack curves in the waist. It just means that you aren't as voluptuous, and you're kind of straight up and down your whole body. Last but not least, and number four, is the hourglass body shape. So it's pretty much as it says, and you would be like that. So you're balanced on the top and the bottom. So that's a little brief outline for body shapes. In another video that I'll be making soon, I'm going to be touching base on how to choose or look for bikinis for your specific body shape. So I'll be telling you about the kind of things you should look for, the kind of things you should avoid, and the kind of things you should just take into consideration when choosing a new bikini for your body. I think bikini shopping especially can be daunting for a lot of people. So I kind of want to make that a little bit simpler and more enjoyable for you. It's about embracing the natural beauty that your body already has and the natural shape that you have, rather than feeling uncomfortable and awkward trying to mix and match suits and trial and error. So hopefully I'll be able to change that for you in my next video. Thanks for having a girl talk with me, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Mwah. Mwah.